Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you've stopped by. If you are new, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. That way you are notified every time I post a new video. I'm hopping on here today to go ahead and start my classroom setup part 3. Today's video, I'm going to be basically organizing everything back into the storage closets and arranging my room and basically figuring out how it's going to be set up. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm talking so much and I'm so sorry, but let's dive into this classroom setup day 3. Oh gosh. They're gonna come in and run some wires in my room today, but what I was saying was I just got to the school and the band is practicing today, and so I've never been at a school where they've had a band, so it just sounds really cool to like listen to them and hear them. Just little things, you guys, I'm so excited about. They sound really good. Okay, so before I get started in this classroom setup, I have a few things at the school to take care of. I mentioned in my first classroom setup video that I teach high school art and yearbook at my new school. This will be the first year I am here and I'm so excited. And this will be my first year teaching yearbook. Yearbook kind of starts before school starts, and the seniors have to take their senior portraits next Tuesday. So I'm having to go through and I'll show you. I have a list of all of my seniors. I have the website where they sign up for their time slot to come get their pictures. So I've just been going through and matching the people who have signed up and marking them off my list so I know which kids have not signed up and what parents I need to call. It's about 1 week out, so I figured this would be a good time to just kind of check and see who has signed up and call to let them know so they can still plan a week out. Like I said, they're going to be walking in and out of my room for wires, so it makes me a little nervous on how much filming or like talking I'll do with y'all, but I'll for sure have the camera out while I'm doing time lapses. Like I said, the first video is my classroom tour. My classroom setup day 2 was over cleaning out the giant enormous closet. I did finally clean out the little ones. Like, I'll do a few of those clips here.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance.
Okay, you guys, I finally finished the small closet. I feel so accomplished that I got it over with, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. I haven't swept the floor, so just ignore the stuff. I'm gonna sweep in a minute, but of course you already saw this. I moved the art prints down to the very bottom. We got this side completely cleaned off, the top of that completely cleaned off. I got it all officially cleaned out. I feel, like I said, so accomplished. But anyway, so now we have everything completely emptied out and we are ready to go through, take inventory, organize, and put things back where they need to go. So that is what we will be doing today. Okay, so I guess before I really focus on diving into this and putting it back, I need to really decide what I want to do. It looked like when I came in, since most of these were empty, that they were meant to store work, but I think I want to use this space more so to put supplies. I have a lot of different papers, and this is what's been predominantly used for paper, but I think I want to use this ginormous shelf, since it is so deep, to store artwork and portfolios. There's the exact number of shelves that I need, and I actually had a subscriber suggest the same thing on my first video, and I was like, girl, totally agreeing with you. Carolan, I'm so sorry, I don't want to say that wrong, but Coraline suggested using the small storage room for the artwork and then the bigger room for the supplies. So I think she's onto something. I think that's what I'll do in here. Maybe we'll do that, and then here can be all the supplies like paints and stuff. And in my last room I had little plastic bins that I kept all the I color code everything, so I would put like all the red markers in one, all the red colored pencils, all the red crowns, and so forth. So I might do that, then have paints, and I don't know, we'll see what all I got. But I think that's what I'll do. I think this will be in the supplies closet, and then the other one will be to store work so it won't get damaged. I for sure know I don't need any of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and trash all of this and take it out into the hall on this little cart so I don't have to make a million trips.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever.
Okay, so I just had an idea. I can leave this for paper and put all my paper, all my canvases, everything in this area so it's its own thing. And then over here I can have those containers I just told you about for the pencils and markers and stuff. Then I can have all my paints and then like sculpture and fiber arts type stuff, because I have a lot of those type of things. Organize it that way based on the type of art we'll be doing. That way I can easily say, okay, go to the, you know, sculpture shelves, grab whatever, or go to the paints, grab whatever. Or even for me, if I choose to grab the supplies for them, it'll be easy for me to find. So
we can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet desire. What we're all built and right. We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Yeah, yeah. When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free, yeah. And it won't take a...
okay, so now I'm doing the long tedious part of color coordinating, organizing all my colored pencils and crayons into these bins.
Your fragile soul will soon be strong.
Calling it a day on those because I have so many, but I filled up each of the containers, so I'll just keep them stocked except for red. I'll need to get a few reds, but it's enough for now. And I'll just have a random bin and replace as needed.
I'll carry you so tenderly. What I wanna say is that I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Until it gets better, even if it takes me forever. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Hey, we can make it.
Okay, So I'm organizing all of the watercolor paints by the type of palette because that's how they line up easier. I'll organize that more in a minute. The only thing I have left are a couple of these containers of refills. I'll show you. They just look like that. So they're divided by color and they all look the same. There's no indication really on the side of what color it is. So I'm going to go through and put the color on the edge. That way when I stack it behind the watercolor paints, I can find which one I'm looking for easier and not take up a bunch of space.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
Can't remember if I showed you guys this already, but I had found this box when cleaning out the small closet and it had all these color theory booklets. And then I just realized there was a bunch of paint palettes in there, so I'm going to go ahead and take these out and put them on the shelf over here. I'm planning on my Art Ones to make Sculpey palettes, so making them out of clay, and then I will cook them so they turn like into ceramic, and then they can use them in their future classes. Alright you guys, hey, so today's been a long day. Per usual, I did not get as much done as I wanted. I had a lot more tedious work, oh gosh, everything's so bright. Let me put y'all over here. I like this spot from the other day. So, like the other day, had a lot of stuff to get done. I did a lot of tedious things like you saw a second ago. I was organizing colors and pencils and all that stuff. So hopefully I'll get to do more of these like big things tomorrow. So I'm just gonna lump this like day 3, which I guess I should be calling like a part 3 because it's a series of days. Anyway, it's probably gonna be a few days the rest of this week that I will film it and get it done. Then that way I can do the fun part next week and start decorating. So I want to have it decorated before I come back on the 10th. That is our first day of new hire orientation. I'll come back and see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I just got to the school and I am answering some emails and listening to the band practice, but before too long we are going to get this taken care of today. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it sounds really good.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm far.
Okay guys, I've made a lot of progress and I figured I'd update you real quick because again today they're in and out of my room, so I haven't been talking a whole lot. But I've made a lot of headway. I have cleared off 2 whole tables and pretty much have gotten all the paper out. So I kind of changed up what I was doing. Instead of putting all the paper on one thing, I organized it by the type of paper, and I'll show you what I mean. So over here, since this is the drawing section for supplies, I put on my drawing paper. So I have like grid paper, charcoal paper, regular drawing paper, and then down here is more, it's more drawing paper that I'll probably use more so with the chalk and stuff, so it's perfect that that's down there. And then over here is our painting section that we did yesterday. I put in all the watercolor paper I found so far here with the watercolor paints, and then I have all of my canvases that I have so far, and then these are random size, so I figured I'll probably order more of these, stock up that shelf, and then order some big canvases for the advanced class and put that there. Then over here I just organized it by different types of paper. This right here I think is going to be my section of like free draw paper, so like I just have a bunch of random books and stuff that I found that I didn't want to get rid of because there's still a lot of paper left. And like I said yesterday, I am going to make labels, so like I will have labels for every single type of paper. That way when I send kids in here, they'll know exactly what to grab and where it's at. But I'm about to straighten up this whole area.
Down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And
Okay, you guys, I am finally able to talk to you. They finished doing all the wiring stuff that they were doing in my room, and it was perfect timing because I just finished having my lunch and I am ready to knock out the rest of the stuff. Okay, I have no idea where I was at. I had people walk in the room, and it was because they were delivering the yearbooks from last year. So they went ahead and brought them all to my room, which is so exciting. So we got about 6 boxes of yearbooks. I didn't design this yearbook, but I will be in charge of distributing them and designing next year's book. But I want to get all this taken care of, so I actually have a place to store and sort and do all that sort of thing. So let's do this thing. I think I'm gonna move these because I don't know when I'll use them. I don't even know what class I'm sponsoring, but I think I'm gonna move them in there on top of that shelf so they're just completely out of the way. I know I won't need to get up on a ladder to get to them, you know, so.
I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind.
All right, there we go. They're out of the way. I will not need to get those hopefully for a very long time. Moving on. None of this stuff is important. This is all, I think, like 3D type stuff, so I can probably move a lot of it in there on the 3D sculpture shelves, I think. I'm probably going to use all of these bottles for the decoration like I told y'all in my last video about doing Harry Potter stuff. This is yarn. I know for sure I can move that in there. I'll probably do this as like a fiber art shelf because I already have the, oh, hello ladder. I have all those weaving things, so I'll just put the yarn right there. But I have all of these shelves that I can fill with all those supplies. Let's go ahead and move you out of the way. Let's get this stuff going.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it.
So I'm probably crazy for wanting to do this, but I have a bag of beads and an empty jar. Just gotta do it.
Every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing.
Oh my gosh, I give up. I give up. This is not gonna work. I'm making more of a mess. I've just wasted like 15 minutes of my time to try to do this. That was an epic fail. It would look really cool when it's done. But I ripped a hole in this side, and then they just started spilling out the top, and I couldn't control it. And of course, as soon as I take y'all off camera, I'm able to fill it. I gave it one more whirl, but anyway, there's what I did all that for. This is ridiculous, because I'm literally just gonna put it up here. No one cares. If I had everything in jars, that would look cool, but that's all I have. Okay, you guys, I honestly have no idea where I left off, but I have made a lot of progress, but I am just exhausted and I'm gonna call it a day. I got a lot done, so I feel like tomorrow when I come, I can finish the last few things and then start decorating, so I'm so excited. If you look, you might notice that some of these tables are pretty much clean. There's just a few things I have left out, like all of these bottles and jars and stuff. I did end up finishing this one, and then I found a lot more beads, and so I filled up 3 containers worth. So I figured it'd be cute to somehow use it for decoration but make it functional for supplies. So I'm leaving those out until I figure out where I'm putting them decor wise. Got this table cleaned off. Of course I have to go through this whole section, but this is just like supplies. I feel like I can pull and put in that closet since I organized it. This is all gonna be hung up decor wise. Okay, I gotta hurry because the cleaning ladies are trying to wax the floors and I said I'd be out in 5 minutes. So that's the situation there. Like I said, I cleaned off all of the tables. That's all trash that I will put out after they're done waxing. I think it's looking good. Haven't figured out what I'm doing up here, but I'm leaving those for maybe, you know, extra supplies like the thing I showed you over there. But got all of our focus, all of our drawing stuff, all of our painting stuff, looking nice and organized. And then some of the extra supplies. I haven't filled up any of these shelves, so there's that. And this one, I couldn't make it look pretty. Maybe one day I can go buy containers, but right now I'm just going to use what I have. Got all the paper organized, and yeah, I think it's looking really good. It makes me feel like I'm in an art shop, and that's what I want. Like, I want to feel like you're just coming to shop for a supply and you can find it easily. But I mean, I think this says a lot how many clean shelves I have left, and I basically have gone through everything on the tables. And even in here, I managed to leave this open for all the artwork, and I haven't even used this yet. So we're doing good. But anyway, that's the update. I am going to leave, go pick up Dylan, go get groceries, and yeah. So I'm gonna call it good for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning to finish up the rest of this. Alright, hello you guys, and good afternoon. It is the next day, and as I believe I told you yesterday, I wasn't able to come in until noon. I couldn't come in until noon because they were waxing the floors, so I came in, and my husband got off early, so he is here helping me. Ain't that right?
Yep.
I got him in there sweeping for me, so he's gonna help me tackle the rest of this room and get it done today. So in the next video, we can start decorating. Way to go, babe.
Thanks.
Way to sweep that floor. Looks so much better. Of course, in an art room, the floors always still look dirty because of all the paint and stuff, but this room is officially cleaned out. I just cleaned off this and this, so I'm going through all this stuff. And we really just have like a few little things that need to be put away. So we're going to get this done. Dylan hates me right now because he's having to move, oh, I just knocked it over, all the books because the bookcase wouldn't move. Okay, so we did get a lot done. However, it is like 4:45 and it's a 30-minute drive back home, and we have to go pick up Ev, and I like to pick her up no later than 5:30. So we did a lot. It's looking a lot cleaner. We're moving tables and trying to decide exactly where I want them. I'll kind of show you what I was thinking. So I did the math, and I can push tables together to make like one big giant table. And I was wanting to do it kind of like this catty corner thing, because then it opens up this whole corner where I want to do like a common room just to have like comfortable chairs and a chill environment with like curtains and stuff. And that's mainly why I wanted to do that. But then Dylan pointed out if I do the other tables this way, it just makes really awkward spaces. So I might just still keep them grouped, but just turned normal to where there's still 4 sections in the room. But I just haven't 100% decided yet on what to do, because I do really have a lot of space, but like I said, I really want to have this type of environment over here by the windows. I want to do something special for the yearbook kids over there on those computers and tables to make it feel like it's its own space and not just pushed to the side. And I'm definitely still having to keep my groups of 4 because I will have my flags hanging. So I don't know, but I feel like we did do a lot. We got all of this part cleaned out. I am just astounded by this closet, you guys. It looks so good. I have all this left open for artwork and if I do sculptures and stuff like that, but if not, I always have extra storage space. I think I'm just gonna call it a day, go pick up Ev, and then Dylan's taking the day off tomorrow, so he's gonna come with me and bring all of the decoration stuff, so hopefully we can finalize, I think, for the tables, arrange them, and start decorating. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably end this vlog here and start day 4, my classroom setup day 4, tomorrow. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching today's video. I'm so glad you stayed. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you made it all the way through the video, because you rock if you did. I will see you guys soon. I post a new video every single Thursday, so I will see you guys then. Bye.